Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is my cat Butters. Mwah. And as you can see, he hates being held. We want to invite you to the World on Fire project. And I kind of want to take a second because I don't know if I've really done this. I want to take a second and I want to tell you what the World on Fire project is. And I want to tell you what it means to me. And I also want to tell you how you guys can get involved. So, basically, World on Fire is a song by Sarah McLachlan, and I'm actually going to go ahead and look up some of the lyrics so I can read it to you. And you'll kind of see where I got the idea for this. So, World on Fire, like I said, it's a song that came out on the Afterglow CD by Sarah McLachlan. And basically it says, "The world's on fire, and it's more than I can handle. I'll tap into the water to try to bring my share. I try to bring more than I can handle, bring to the table, bring what I am able." So basically saying, I know that sometimes we feel like there's just not a lot we can do. We feel so helpless, watching so many kids across the nation commit suicide because they're gay, because they're being bullied, because they're being harassed, and picked on, and they're being pushed in that direction. It just breaks your heart, and I know there's not a lot I can do. On my call center salary, it's not like, I can just quit my job and travel the world. So, educating people. So I have to be more creative. So, so that's what the World on Fire project is. It's really my way of sharing my story. It's not about calling names and naming people or blaming people for what's happened in my life, because let's face it, everybody is dealt a hand, and you have to learn to kind of, play that hand to the best of your ability. So I'm definitely not placing blame or anything like that, but what it is it's designed to bring awareness to my story, to let people know that it is very real. And we need people to stand up, and say it's not okay for this kind of behavior to continue. I'm really lucky in the fact that, I ended up not committing suicide, mostly because I was too chicken shit, but, really, I could have ended up just another number, and I'm so glad that I lived through it, and now I want to reach out to people of all ages, and the LGBT community, and I want to say, look, I know that you're going through a hard time, but it does get better, things do brighten up. You just have to kind of open yourself up to receive it, and be a little bit patient. So that's what the project is. I'm really excited about it. I want the world to be on fire, not literally, but I want the world to be passionate about this, and I want us to start reaching out to our neighbors, to our friends, and it's the most common thing I've heard is, and I've heard this, I really heard this from people, it's not me. My area, my neighborhood is great. We have a great support system. No, you don't. There's always somebody somewhere, everywhere, who is, feeling alone and vulnerable and just feels like there's no way out. And, just that one person reaching out to them and saying, hey, how's your day going? It really does change the world. I remember the few times, very few and far between, but I remember the few times in high school, when that one person would just say, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you today. And like I clung to that one little thing, with everything I had, because I needed something positive, and we definitely need more of that, So say hi to a stranger, call your friend on the phone, who's gay, and just say, hey, how you doing? How's life treating you? It does make a difference. So next, so I've talked about what the project is. I talked about why I'm doing it. Ways that you can help. I want you guys to email me your questions. Email me your story. I promise to be very anonymous about it. I'm very anonymous and very discreet. But please email me your questions to wofproject@gmail.com. email me, please. Ask me your question. Share me your story. Make a YouTube video and send it my direction. I can definitely share your story, and the more people that we reach, the better. My Facebook page, I have put in the link below. So click on the Facebook page, like it, share it with your friends, and let's get everybody involved. Let's set the world on fire, and make it a better place. I will be bringing to attention things that I see in the news, things, YouTube videos that I see. Every single place that I see people making a difference, I'm going to be, scattering it all across my Facebook page. I want to, as well as myself making a difference, I want to recognize everybody else who's making a difference as well. So, and I know I'm on my soapbox, but you know what? That's what this video is about. So, there are other videos where I will loosen up and, a little bit more of my personality come out. I'm sure you guys, if you haven't already, then you're going to be watching the My Story blogs that I'm doing. I did a 5-part blog on, my life growing up and, the decisions that I made, both good, bad, and, indifferent. It's a really cool blog. There's a good sense of humor in there, which is missing from a lot of my blogs. There's a lot of poignancy. There's a lot of explicit, I think, stories in there that not a lot of people knew about me. As a very private person. So, but anyway, the blog. I'm so excited. As you can see, I'm like so scatterbrained. That's how I am most of the time. But I really am excited about this blog, and I want to just thank everybody who's, clicking the like button, or, even clicking over and viewing the videos, and sharing them with people. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me. This really is one of the greatest things that I've, personally ever undertaken. And it's a big job. There are times when I disappear for a little while, and then I come back, and everything's fine. But I am going to try and be a little bit more active, as my time allows. So this is my video. So thank you all so much for just being a part of this and helping to spread the word. So that being said, I'm going to go work on some more video ideas, and together we can set the world on fire. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.